In my late 20s is when the onset was of the schizophrenia. I was watching for someone to pick me up. I just sort of had what I would call a breakdown. Other people would call psychosis. When I was in the hospital, they said things like I had said I thought it was Jesus and had spiritual ideas and stuff like that. So there were different things that happened that showed, I had schizophrenia as well as depression.
So at the Schizophrenia Society of Ontario, the reason that we exist is to improve the quality of life for individuals who live with schizophrenia and psychosis, their families, and to reach out to the community to educate people about schizophrenia and psychosis, and really to build a community of support for people who live with a severe and chronic mental illness. All of our staff and our volunteers who are around this organization believe that schizophrenia and psychosis and living with a severe and chronic mental illness, that there is hope.
Well, the SSO is important to me because when people are diagnosed with an illness, sometimes people think that they should just take medication and then they'll be okay. But when there's the SSO, of course, has supports for family as well as people living with schizophrenia. They'll tell you about peer support services you didn't even know existed and right in your area for people who've been diagnosed with psychosis or schizophrenia. Today my life is very different. I wrote a book. I've been living in my own apartment. I have a worker and stuff like that. I have my family again. I talk to my family every day, and I facilitate a peer group and continue to tell my story for the Schizophrenia Society on the Speakers Bureau. And it's great because today I can say that I actually have a life and I'm growing.